So welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 21st to the 27th of March. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Aquarius, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge is the Four of Cups, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, so your challenge here has a lot to do with the Four of Cups energy. I am strongly getting for many of you, there is a very hard rejection, some sort of rejection that happened. Either you were rejected or maybe someone felt rejected by you, but I feel like you're the one that felt rejected by someone here. It's like you try to offer love to someone, but they act like they're not interested, and that really bothers you on a deep level. We're going to see why this is your challenge when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Eight of Cups, the Emperor, and the Ten of Wands. So I'm really strongly getting in the recent past, you were maybe dealing with a water sign. I'm getting Pisces here, or maybe a Sagittarius. I'm also getting an Aries or an Aquarius. I am strongly getting here that somebody here walked away. This could have been you or your person, because things started to become very difficult. Even though this situation in the past, Aquarius, was very somewhat stable, it started to become unemotionally stable, okay? Meaning somebody here was not emotionally available. And as a result of that, things got difficult and things may have ended. We're going to find out more in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Fool. Because somebody here left you or disconnected, some of you experienced ghosting, or somebody here just abandoned you and disconnected, it has in the present moment led to some sort of fear and anxiety. A lot of you are having sleepless nights. It's very hard to, get to bed. There's a lot of thoughts swirling through your mind because of this person disconnecting, but it's also leading you to move towards some sort of new beginning here, okay? And there's a risk involved with this new beginning. We're going to find out what this new beginning might be for you when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. I do feel there is going to be some sort of unexpected communication phone call coming in from somebody here that wants to work things out with you. I do see you rushing towards this person very quickly with the Knight of Swords energy, because it is very much unexpected. And it may involve somebody here who you thought you would never work things out with, okay? We're going to clarify and see. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Cups, the Hangman, Four of Wands, Page of Wands, Empress, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, what you don't see coming is there is some sort of delay when it comes to a new direction or new beginning that you want to have. For many of you, you had some sort of issues with the Pisces here. I'm getting a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Taurus, okay? And you wanted to, or you still want to have a new beginning with this person, but the reason why this new beginning may not be happening is because for many of you, there's something here that you're not looking at from a different perspective. Something here has been delayed or hasn't been moving forward for you because of a specific experience that you had. So what you don't see coming is that by you maybe resolving things with somebody here that, you'd like to have a new beginning with, by you being open-minded to resolving something with this person, it may lead to the happiness that you're seeking. But there's something here about you needing to be open to maybe communicating and opening up about what this new direction is that you want to take, because there's a specific new direction that you want to take, but it is going to involve you maybe looking at things from a different perspective, especially if there was some sort of issues in your connection, okay? So what you don't see coming is you needing to maybe change your perspective on something here in order for it to open up and manifest and happen for you. All right, so let's get into your reading, Aquarius, and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so your challenge is the Four of Cups, which is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. One of the things that you may not realize, which is part of your challenge here, is that relationships go through their ups and downs. Some of you have been dealing with specific people or a specific person. Could be you in a relationship, could be friends, family members. Apply it to your situation. Somebody here has been moving extremely slow. And when they move slow towards you and offer you love, you may reject them. Or it may be vice versa. Maybe you're moving slowly towards this person and they reject you because the time frame in which you and this person come back together is not to your liking. This is definitely someone from your past that you've been having issues and difficulties with. I do feel there is a very strong there's a very strong possibility that you and this person are going to come out of separation. Okay. And this is often something that I see that is, you know, relatively happening with twin flames. So your biggest challenge here is not to just reject this person when they finally come around to you. Because some of you are waiting for this person, and when they finally come around to you, you're like, ugh, why didn't you move faster? Why didn't we come out of separation faster? Well, if you really, like, there's a lot of criticizing here. And there needs to be more understanding here in this situation, especially if you see yourself coming out of separation with this person. So you, of course, have a decision to make in terms of how you respond to the situation. For many of you, you're not interested in this person because they take forever and you're tired of waiting. You're tired of being in this place of maybe believing or thinking that you're just an option. So your biggest challenge here is about being maybe patient with this person when they finally do come around and try to come out of separation with you. Now, let's clarify the recent past. Let's clarify the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is clarified by the 4 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. The reason why some sort of relationship in the recent past ended, okay, there was definitely an opportunity for healing. Both you and this person wanted to heal the connection because there was something about this connection that brought a lot of stability. But the reason why it may have came to an end in the past, Aquarius, is because you and this person were very different. Your perspective on things was very different. And the more you and this person had different perspective, different visions or ideas of the situation, it led to some sort of emotional disconnect. It led to some sort of emotional divide with the 8 of Cups here. So as a result of that in the recent past, I do feel like you walked away or this person walked away because of a difference of opinion. Now, in the present moment, I do strongly feel that because this person left or disconnected from you, it has created a lot of fear and anxiety. However, it looks like there's a new beginning that is coming in for you, and we're going to find out what this new beginning is all about for you in a moment. Let's clarify the 5 of Pentacles. What is the important message here for Aquarius in the present moment? So the 5 of Pentacles is clarified by the 4 of Cups, the Star, and the 2 of Swords. The reason why this person ghosted you or disconnected from the relationship, Aquarius, is for a number of reasons. The first reason is because you constantly, reject this person. Every time this person tries to talk about the future with you, you close off, you shut down, or you come across as rejecting them. I'm also getting because you've been very closed off, this person has decided to disconnect from you because they may sense that you don't really want them or you don't really want this situation, even though deep down inside you may actually want them. So there's been a lot of this back and forth, you know, somebody here not being emotionally available. And for many of you, I have to say this, and it's not going to resonate with all of you. See 8 of Cups in reverse. Somebody here is eventually going to come back, and I think you feel that. But in the present moment, you are dealing with some sort of anxiety and fear because some of you are blaming yourself. You're like, oh, well, maybe how I responded to this situation, I could have, no, this is something that needed to happen. It's not your fault or this person's fault. It's just something that you and this person need to go through in order to get through the process of evolution. And that's why twin flames and soulmates, that's why love is so powerful, right? Because, you know, love is what allows us to go through these very heavy transformations in self-development. Okay, so what is the other important message for you, Aquarius, with the 9 of Swords here in the present moment? So the 9 of Swords is clarified by the Fool. You have the Hierophant and the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is about you wanting to have a new beginning with someone that you're married to or committed to. And I do feel the lesson here that a lot of you are learning in the present moment is to equally give and take in relationships. You can't always expect more from this person than you're willing to give, and this person can't expect more from you than you're willing to give. So there's definitely a big lesson here. And, you know, is there a new beginning? I do see a new beginning that's happening for you and this person, that will happen for you and this person. person with the Fool here. So the idea of you stressing out or worried about whether or not you're going to have a new beginning is definitely not necessary, because eventually it's going to happen for you. Tell me more about this new beginning that can possibly happen here for Aquarius in the present moment. The Fool is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. This person, eventually they're going to come back around. Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, maybe an Aries or another Aquarius. They're going to come back around. They're going to want some sort of truth and clarity. And one of the reasons why I see this person coming back around, because first of all, everything in your reading indicates a reconciliation, coming out of separation, reconciling with this person. But most importantly, in the present moment, one of the things that you have to keep in mind, Aquarius, is the fact that this person's coming back around because they've invested a lot of time and energy into this, just as much as you have. And that's why they're coming back to get truth and clarity in terms of where they stand with you. Now, let's talk about the near future. Now, in the near future, it looks like there is going to be a phone call, text message, or communication. We're going to find out what this phone call or text message communication may be for you. But first, I want to clarify the Three of Pentacles in the near future. So the Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Seven of Wands and the Judgment. So in the near future, I'm really strongly getting that even though you are going to be considered single and your person's going to be considered single, they're still going to come back around to try to work things out with you. Because one of the things that I'm seeing here between you and this person is you both are going through an awakening. It's a spiritual awakening that is happening. I feel like this spiritual awakening that's happening is a part of this twin flame journey that you and this person are on. And how you and this person respond to one another is going to determine whether or not this situation moves towards a new beginning or it doesn't, because things can go either way in the near future is what Spirit is telling me. I am getting with the Seven of Wands here, somebody here may be defensive or egotistical, and that may sabotage the ability for you and them to work things out. So what is this important communication that is coming in for you? Tell me more about the Eight of Wands in the near future for Aquarius. So the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Page of Wands. You have the Strength and the Chariot. Somebody here is saying, look, I love you. I care about you. We have the strength and ability, Strength card here, to move forward, Chariot, and to talk about what it's going to take to move forward. This person's reaching out, Aquarius, because they want to know what it's going to take for you and them to move forward. But the ego has to be dropped here. More understanding has to take place, and the ability to recognize the potential of being able to move forward is something that you're going to have to be open to. Okay, because if this person moves slowly and you have a very high expectation and they don't meet your high expectations because you're not understanding, that may sabotage the whole entire situation. Because you rush towards this person when they message or phone call, you're like, yes, finally. Finally, they're ready to talk to me. They're ready to get to the bottom of this issue that we've been having together. Maybe they do really love me. Maybe they really do care about me. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. What's the important message for Aquarius here in the near future? So the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Swords. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Empress. So I feel like in the near future, you know, even though you are still holding on to some sort of resentment that happened between you and this person, whether there was cheating, lying involved, take it as it resonates, I do feel you are still very much focused on growth with this person. I do see you being open to working things out with them, which is really good news, because, you know, it takes two to tango. It doesn't just take one person to make something happen. It takes two people. And if you're open to, you know, cooperating and working with this person in order to, you know, do this for the higher good, which means, you know, Empress energy for love, then I see it really, really manifesting in something here that can finally work out for, you know, both you and this person. So let's get some advice for you. What is the advice? The advice here for you is the Page, or the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So your biggest piece of advice moving forward is to analyze and do your research on what it's going to take to have this new beginning with this person. Now, for many of you, this is about, there's two pieces of advice, if I can speak. There's two pieces of advice here that I have for you. The first piece of advice is that if you truly want to have new love, or a new beginning with someone. I feel like this is more so a new beginning in love and a new opportunity. You need to analyze what it takes to have this. Just going forward and saying, you know what, I'm going to wing it. I'm going to wing it. It's just going to happen for me. Yeah. No, that doesn't really mean that it's going to happen for you. What this means is that you have to be very strategic. Okay. The Page of Swords is not only about spying, but it's also about being strategic and finding what is required in order for you to take advantage of having a new beginning successfully. You can have an opportunity present itself to you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to take advantage of it the way it needs to. So your biggest piece of advice here is to analyze and recognize what your actions need to be in order to successfully take advantage of an opportunity for you to have it and work for you in your favor as well as this person's favor. Okay. So it's one thing for an opportunity to be there, but if you're not approaching it in the right circumstances or the right time frame, then it may not happen for you. So in order to take advantage of this, you need to recognize what role you play in order for this opportunity to happen and what you can do to your best of your ability to make it happen. That's going to require you to use your mind, your logic, and to be very strategic to have this opportunity. Okay. So Aquarius, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.